What's going on, everybody? Tyler and Tommy here with you guys as we get ready for probably, I think, one of the most fun matches I guess we could be watching today, unless you're a New York Red Bull fan. You're probably having a good time right now. But LAFC getting ready to take on Miami here shortly. For us, I guess, Tommy, it'll be a little bit of a palate cleanser considering where we're at and what we're wearing at the moment.
It's a pretty boring game. What we watched, I was trying to catch up a little bit on MLS and Buffy the Vampire Slayer at the same time. Buffy was my palate cleanser, but I mean, right now Nashville looking like the team I think we thought that they were going to be up 3-0 against the Revolution at half. That's only
It's
a
good,
half.
good for my fantasy team. That's all I've got going on right now.
And I mean, other than that, I mean, you got Dallas up 2-1 against Toronto. Vancouver is looking like they're about to close out. If I'm not jinxing them 1-0 against RSL. DC's up against Philly 1-0 in the 88th minute. Like you mentioned, Red Bulls up 2-0 against Orlando. It's been a busy day.
Sorry, I'm working on technical stuff in the background. So.
No, you're fine. But I mean, this game is what I think. It's the lazy way of saying what MLS Cup is going to be. Here, I mean, people are already predicting that it's just going to be as simple as it can be. It's just going to be LAFC and Miami, and people dreamed of that matchup going to the playoffs. We know Garber did, right? Don Garber absolutely wanted this to be the final last year. And while it would have been cool, I think that it would have been too soon for this to happen. Like if you have that immediately in there, you don't have the build up to it. And that's what this starts the season off as. This is like their big one. And I know that it's Son and Messi, and that's the casual, what the casual, fans are going to like. And then, obviously a lot of people outside of the United States are going to be tuning into this matchup, which is obviously what Don Garber wants. But we need to, as I've said before this game even starts, yes, this is going to be cool, but we need to start getting other big names, and we got to start creating that like this. Here's my fear about this match. I am excited for it. I have been thinking about this match like all week and how it's going to be fun. But I don't want them to rely on this for the next few years to be the starter of every season, because people are already a little sick of Miami. They've been Miami down. Now it's time for LAFC here to fans to get tired of them here. And LAFC has been such a fun team to watch over the years. And Bouanga has been probably one of my favorite players, especially after Cucho left the league, as one of my favorite guys to watch. And now adding Son on here, it's been must-watch TV. So I am excited for this, for sure. But I think if we start talking about this in December and saying this is the rematch, I'm like, all right, this is it. Bring on something fresh next season, and I guess we'll see what happens.
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I genuinely get more excited about watching Son play just with how he came into the league last year.
Yeah,
and it's nothing against Messi. Like, look, I'm not a Messi hater. I'm really not. I think a lot of people just get tired of it just being all about Messi, which is fair. But I love Messi. I think he's a great player. I actually think he's a great human being. There are a lot worse out there, but it's just like that. I'm tired of it at this point, and I think I owe a lot of it to Atlanta's kind of history with Miami over the past couple seasons. And Atlanta got the better of them in the playoffs a couple of years ago, which is great, but it's just been so back and forth, and I feel like it's like nonstop. So especially for Eastern Conference people who are probably more tired of Miami than maybe the Western Conference folks, this is a really exciting one to be able to watch, because you've got Denis Bouanga, who just kind of has fit in with anybody that has played with him over there, just about. And then Son comes in and just starts absolutely, destroying everything. Like, didn't skip a beat. And so, yeah, I think this is what it needs to be for 2026. But I hope we continue to get more of these type of moves post World Cup as everything starts to wrap up for the year. And then, of course, as the calendar starts to swap over to um, the kind of in line with the rest of the world. Transfer windows make it a little bit easier. Maybe it'll be a little simpler to get some of these other big names here into the league.
And I'm sorry. I mean, obviously, I know it's not as big, but Sargent's a big name
Yep.
that's coming in here, and yeah, I mean, this game hopefully is high scoring here. I want it to be high scoring. Like when it's teams that I'm not actively rooting for, I want chaos.
I
So
want all the chaos. Yeah.
5-4 is the hope here. Uh, I'm rooting for LAFC here. Did you watch their game a few nights ago?
A little bit. Yeah, I didn't catch the whole thing.
I mean, you really only needed to watch a little bit into it, and then you pretty much knew it was over.
Yep.
But it was a good one.
It was a really good one. And it's like they again, they didn't miss a beat either. Because that
No,
happens. Obviously, you go into the off season and sometimes just weird things happen, man, especially in MLS. But I mean, this will be the test. Obviously, this is going to be, and that's part of it. I think like what makes this one so intriguing because it's like, can both of these teams come out and do anything similar to what they did last year? And if the answer is yes, then like you said, it's going to be a fun game.
for sure. Yeah, Bonga sounds the most exciting player to watch in the MLS, more than Messi, in my opinion. And like that's the thing. You wouldn't know that really in this league because I mean it's the big names that come from Europe that people are talking about. Like even Cucho, I feel like didn't get the respect that he needed. And that's I guess the what I hope that this league learns eventually is that you've got to create those stars. And some of and they can do it themselves. And like I think Joseph Martinez was a good example of it. And that you're giving me a seizure, bro. I don't know what you're doing over there.
I will explain in a minute. I'll explain in a minute. Carry on.
Like Joseph Martinez did that. Cucho did that. And they did that even sometimes without the league even like pushing them actively as they were. And I feel like Joseph actually did get a lot of love, especially from the league around that time. It was just because Atlanta was hard to ignore. But now that you have Messi and that you have Son here, yeah, while they should be getting a lot of press there, it makes people hate them more. And that's the thing. Like, look at other people, like other leagues that have that, and like Patrick Mahomes. And it's not just because Patrick Mahomes wins all the time. Like I know they say the league cheats for them and all of that, but got Patrick Mahomes, LeBron James, like these guys, and it's these superstars there, and it's just they're showing to you in their face. It's the prime time game all the time, and I understand you need ratings, you need to make some money for the league, all of that, but you could still make some of these other players world class and like present them as superstars of your league. And that's really ultimately what it is. And it doesn't help that the league is not on like ESPN or it's talked about on Fox. Hate Fox Sports, but like you have all these other like they need to be pushed out, like not just hidden in here. So who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Um, we are asked here, who do you think is going to win?
I'm gonna say LAFC.
I think so too. Um, And the only reason why I say that is I know Inter Miami's had a lot of changes that have happened throughout the window here that they needed to change. Obviously, some of it was just to be able to survive their cap there.
They still figured it out though.
They did, and they still were able to sign some really good players. I mean, obviously, you had Rocco's Rios Novos, who ends up winning the thing for them, and
Rocco
then they go and
Blocco.
they sign goalkeeper of the year
Yeah.
in that process. And I mean, they I think the changes of what it is, like all the changes that they had, is going to take them a few weeks to do it. They've had to travel all the way to LA. Obviously, that's always a factor here. Oh, there's Brendan Vasquez on here. Didn't think boy, did you ever think that guy was gonna be
Right?
uh
After becoming the Open Cup hero down here.
I guess even Latte Loth even made this commercial too.
Yeah, he
So
did.
I mean, I guess you only have to score like 2 goals in the league to get in this commercial. But yeah, I mean that's fun.
Yeah, I think LA. I'm just gonna say let's say 2-1.
That's boring. I'm going 3-2.
It is boring. I almost said 3-1, but I want like a 5-4. We'll see.
I mean, yeah, I mean that'd be great. But yeah, I think it's gonna be close.
So, all right. Before I ask you what your snacks and everything include for this watch along, now that we don't have any work to do, we just get to sit here and enjoy the game. Um, so I didn't mean to give you a seizure. It's really funny. So I'm out in my garage, right? Like normally do the show in the studio, but when we do like watch alongs and stuff, I come out in the garage, have the TV in here. Well, my father-in-law has been doing a lot of work in here to add like all these shelves and stuff, which
Yeah.
is part of like what this flag is attached to. And so like, look, it's just a garage, right? Like nothing special. But um these lights up here, these like hospital lights, which I love because I love bright light, but you can tell how freaking bright they are. They have motion sensors on them,
Okay.
and we just put them in like right before the Super Bowl. I found this out during the Super Bowl. So here's my TV remote, right? Fire stick. I got to turn the volume down. It interferes with the infrared, and it just starts throwing everything off. It turns
That's
into like a
awesome.
rave in here. And see, now I think I messed it up. Come on, turn back on. You can do it. There we go.
40%. Oh, I thought it wasn't. I thought it wasn't DraftKings anymore. Wasn't it supposed to be like Polymarket or something?
Well, the Polymarket's still doing something as well. I think they're just talking about like I don't know if it's just like leaders in both conferences and who wins MLS Cup, or if there's like more fine-tuned like granular betting or whatever. But
Yeah.
no, they had like a few people doing DraftKings commercials.
Okay.
All right, so what are you sipping on? What are you eating?
I've got some whiskey.
There you go. Me
With
too.
some ginger ale,
Actually, this is
and
rum.
then my snack is I took a couple gummies, so those were my snacks for this one. So the munchies will come here eventually. That
Yeah.
that will that will be there. I was responsible. I didn't take any during the Atlanta game, and I didn't because I knew there were so many different players. I needed to make sure that like I was paying attention, like really wanted to focus. And then the minute the game ended, I popped a few, start an episode of Buffy,
There you go.
and now I'm here.
Yeah, you got to be responsible until work's over, and then you roll with it. So this is rum, but I smoked it. Fancy promo for the glass, by the way. No, but I smoked it with some hickory, and it's quite tasty. And then Bucky's beef jerky and sour gummy worms. It's
We
freaking
have a
like meal
Bucky's
of
opening
champions.
by us.
Really?
It's like the first Bucky's in Ohio.
Have you been to Bucky's before?
No, I've never been there, but
Oh
my
my.
nephews are obsessed with it. They're like 4 and or 3 and 5 or something. and they had like a birthday party that was Bucky's.
No way. Like was it just like Bucky's themed, or did they go to
It
Bucky's?
was like a Bucky's
Oh,
themed.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I've been legit if they would have drove everywhere for it.
It's an experience for sure, man. Like you get there and it's almost overwhelming just how much stuff there is. Low key, get the sarsaparilla. It's so good. And then
Uh,
pretty much any of the beef jerky, if you like jerky, it hits.
I do. Um, so I like the whole
These.
Rose Bowl location here. I definitely think it's a cool little thing that they have here.
Wait, this one's not at the Rose Bowl, is it? I'm tripping.
Is it not?
I thought it was at
That's
the
what Sydney
Coliseum.
said.
Now they have been in the Rose Bowl. Well, the El Trafico matches have been in the past, but um,
Did I just totally get that wrong? I
to
should
be
just
fair,
I just
it's
leave.
not like you'd be far off. Oh
Uh,
wow, man, Miami already knocking on the door. Yeah, it's at the LA Memorial Coliseum.
okay, but that's not where they normally play,
I'm trying to figure out what the heck.
right?
Um, no, 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 no.
Yeah, okay. I do. Okay, so I knew. Yeah, I knew they weren't
Or
playing
wait a
there.
minute.
No, it's not. This is where USC plays.
Yeah, that's it. That's okay. It's USC
I
Stadium.
saw the USC
Yeah,
logos over there.
thrown off for a minute. I was like, whoa, what did we just? What just
What minute are
happened?
you on?
About to be 3, like 255, 56, 57,
Okay,
hitting 3 now.
okay. Now I'm ahead of you. I'm at 3:0. I'm at 3:10. I went to the future. I like sped up
I
like
need to back
25
out and
seconds.
do the same thing. Jeez. I might turn my light off when I do this though.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh,
All right,
who
now
we got it?
I'm at 3:30 now.
Yeah, yeah, we're together now.
Okay.
The Miami fans just trashed DePaul so much last season.
I didn't like DePaul last season for them at all.
No, I think it was more long term there. Like it was going to take a little bit while for him to get in sync here, but I mean he's going to have to start contributing.
It's interesting because Miami. I mean, we're only 4.5 minutes in or whatever, but Miami's definitely been like foot on the gas.
Yeah, I feel like especially when you're on the road here in a big game, if you can just you get behind a moment, like just you get the crowd out of it quickly. I mean, that's the way to win, and Miami's been able to do that so well over the years. I mean, you look at the teams that win on the road, and there's not a ton of them that have success, but Miami brings their fans with them everywhere.
It's because they have fans everywhere.
Well, they have Messi fans everywhere.
Yeah.
That's really the part of it here is that it's just they bring them everywhere.
I was always curious how.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, he's on side.
Oh!
It's gonna be tight.
Oh!
Oh man. No way.
I like that. I like that start.
Yep. I almost wish Son had just tried the flick at that point
Yeah.
because he was getting the angle cut off way too much anyway. But good on being able to find Bouanga. You have a good opportunity. I mean,
Right.
God, it's so nice seeing a team just like immediately hit on a counter effectively. Yeah, Daniel, we do got to do match day intro for sure, buddy. We'll have another one coming out whenever we get done editing it. I think y'all will like. All right, corner. That's what's funny because LA was terrible with set pieces last year.
Yeah. But they improved towards the end, obviously.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
there's a reason why.
I almost feel like with the type of guys that you have though, they don't have any
Woo!
just like massive body dudes. Ooh. Um, they don't have any like just super tall guys. Any that are like super good in the air on set pieces. So it's almost like if there's any team out there that I would say, yeah, let's just play the short corner and try to see what you can make out of it. It's them.
Yeah. So Bouanga was, I mean, there were rumors that he was going to be leaving at some point, correct?
Going into last year, there was it got I don't know, it came up that he wanted to go back over to Europe, but
I remember
that kind of
last year,
fell
but I
through.
remember some drama in the offseason, or at least there were some talks of it.
I don't remember any from this offseason. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I don't remember. But I think at this point it'd be kind of crazy. Like I mean, you're basically the face of LAFC. Like I get the Son's there now, but you've been there for a while, and now you have one of the best players in the world to play right next to you. Like I wouldn't want to go anywhere.
I mean, we're 8 minutes in. There's not a goal. I don't know. I don't know if this game is a dud already.
I know. What kind of entertainment value is this?
I think it was the Brazilian team. Interesting. We here in Cleveland, we have I think it's Brazil and Egypt are having their warm up here.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was just announced like what 2 days ago or something, or
Yeah.
yesterday.
A lot of times we get some international games up here, but it's usually like Gold Cup, or some friendly where like nobody comes to it. But this is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
these World Cup, warm up ones. I mean, everyone you would think would be there.
yeah. And I know it's a friendly, but like that's actually like a fun match.
Yeah, yeah, that would be fun. Are you, Mark Dos Santos? I know a lot of people weren't happy. It wasn't the flashy coach that they were hoping, like that some people were hoping to bring in. I don't know. I know I know people more wanted like a fresh start, like someone completely
Woo.
different there, but I think he's fine.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. We kind of talked a little bit about it on MLS Monday too. And by the way, there's your plug. If y'all want to get more MLS content, we have a show every Monday. Um, that we're kicking. Well, we kicked it back off last week because the season was starting, but we'll be back this Monday talking all these games. But no, I mean, I think it gives you an opportunity. If you're LA, it gives you an opportunity because you don't want to change a whole lot. You're a good team, and Dos Santos has been there for a while under Cherundolo, and so he knows the system, he knows the players, he knows the front office, the team, everything else. So it was the easy move because you had plenty of time to plan. Like Trundle announced what, like the beginning of last season that he was leaving.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool. We got a guy there. We need to give him a chance because he's been a part of the coaching staff that's made the team so good. There goes Messi. Um, and then worst comes to worst, then we've got a World Cup break halfway through the season. That's going to shake things up a bit. And if we absolutely
Woo!
just wow,
Wow, that's a
ooh,
close one.
that is a close one.
Did you see
Okay.
all the guys around? Watch this replay. Oh, it was right before that, dude. The entire team was like around him. Bouanga, like they were all just surrounding him.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely outside the box. But man, that's Son hit one in the playoff. Was it? I think it was playoffs last year from a little bit further out than
Uh
this,
huh.
and it was a banger. But but yeah, about Dos Santos, I think look if he craps the season before the summer, you got a whole World Cup window that you can go try to make adjustments. But I don't think he's going to be a problem.
You don't need the flashy coach in this league, but you need to have a coach that can get the best out of your guys. Uh, but like also like a guy that just doesn't rely on their DPs there. And I mean, you look at Atlanta and they haven't been able to get those type of guys. Now someone's already saying, "Well, look what happened today. It's one match. Get back to me when the weather's warm." Cali dog is being a jerk. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Go.
I like some of these shots that they're hitting. I know it's like the Walmart Saturday night special thing or whatever, but it's kind of neat seeing like the aerial views.
Yeah. Yeah, and like LAFC plays so clean. I mean,
Yeah.
when I'm watching whoa!
Ooh. Oh.
When you don't watch your own team, like I need to I need to watch the best of the best. So like I'll have, like last year I had a lot of San Diego on. They were a lot of fun to watch. LA, like I said, I like watching Bouanga, so I've been watching them, before Sun came on. And even Miami. Like you just want to watch some of the best players there. I mean,
Another short
DC
corner.
DC Philly doesn't exactly get me too excited
Right.
when you see that there. And I think they're doing like I don't know if they're making a big thing out of it this year, but I know there's definitely more Sunday matches. But I think were there more Sunday matches to start the year last year, I think.
Yep.
Because we've got what was it, 2 matches? Yeah, we got 2 tomorrow. I mean, the Galaxy in New York City. See if the Galaxy can get back on the right page, start the year strong, and then Seattle, Colorado. I mean, maybe that's not the one I sit down for.
Yeah, the Galaxy New York match should actually be pretty fun. I think New York sneaky could be a pretty good team this year. LA, man, I don't know what they had to do to win MLS Cup the year before last, but it cost them everything.
That's fine.
The fact but I mean, it cost Ricky Pooch his entire like right leg apparently. Like the fact that
Yeah.
he had to not redo surgery, but have another surgery on top of the ACL in the first place. It's just wild, man. Just terrible luck.
I mean, Joseph Martinez too.
Uh-huh.
Like that's the thing is you don't want to see some of the best players that you have in the league, you know, have their legacy ruined because of like a bad injury. And I'm not saying Joseph did, but like Joseph went what he could have been, I think, which he was going to, be on pace for one of the top scorers of all time. He kept up with what he was doing. I mean,
By far.
Yeah, like, that's one of my what ifs, like, when I mean, I think, like, and there, like, the entire league is what would have happened if Joseph Martinez never gets hurt? Where's Atlanta United right now?
Yeah.
And that's, uh that's a sad one. I mean, obviously, because of who we root for here, but, like, a lot of people just liked watching him play, and that
Yeah.
was the same thing with Cucho, there, which is why I'm so upset when Cucho left. It was
Yep.
like, we gotta keep these guys in the league to be able to continue to market it when eventually, they don't get a big name that transfers over into the United States. So then when you don't have that big name, who all of a sudden are you gonna go to, hand it to say, "Yeah, this is the guy that's gonna be on all our advertisements."
Yep.
Oh,
Man, they are knocking on the door.
they're really good at creating penalties. Real good at it too.
Yep.
And the way when he just run into the box like that, you're just like, "Somebody grab my arm. Somebody kick me. Someone kick me."
The amount of space though, that was kind of wild.
Yeah. There was a small LAFC crowd that came to MLS Cup a few years ago. Remember?
Yep.
They seem pretty cool. They seem like
Yeah,
a fun group.
yeah. And they were I mean they showed out really well like with their part of the parade or whatever you want to call it, their
Yeah,
march because it felt more like a parade actually. But that was cool. It was kind of cool being in the middle of it. That was a good group of people. At least everybody we interacted with was really cool.
for sure. Zach, but I feel like the whole Atlanta United game was pinball on both sides. Dude, it was I called it a clown show at one point, and then yeah, it was the ball was just bouncing everywhere off of everybody. I mean, it caused, quite a few two on ones, three on ones. But then after that, it just turned into let the bodies hit the floor. Let the like that was what I was thinking. Everybody was just hitting the ground. It was like everybody was TRA. Everybody's just falling down. It's like, all right. And like I thought, yeah, the more when I thought that the game winning goal was, I thought it was going to finish 1-0, and it was going to be something exactly what Zach said, where it was going to pinball off like three guys. Isn't there a fire thing there? Shouldn't they have lit the?
Oh,
I
the
don't know.
torch thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's off limits for anything but the college.
Oh, that'd be lame if that was it.
Yeah, the Atlanta game. I mean, I know we've already beaten the horse, but it is dead. But yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm mad in the sense that I'm like, dang, I gotta wait another week to see if this team gets any better. But it's not like it was last year where it was just like, oh, well, it's more of the same. Like I at least feel like there was an identity and a plan, even if it wasn't necessarily the best executed. Um, you can see what they were trying to do, which is already a way bigger step ahead than last year. So
I haven't seen anything on Evander. I mean, obviously, you probably don't know anything, but with that being non-contact, man, that was it didn't look good.
I thought they said something on the broadcast after like around halftime, but we were doing the watch along.
I was actually just looking for it. Oh, let's see. We'll get an image on it Monday. Hamstring tightness didn't seem severe, but don't want to speak too soon. All right, that's good news. He's another
Yeah.
one for sure. I mean, honestly, he
Yeah.
was the guy I was more worried about in this game. He always seems to every time I watch him play Atlanta, he always plays well.
Yep. It was interesting too because his playoff run last year kind of ended with a whimper. He was not good in the playoffs. Well, at least in their final game.
Yeah.
Um, but to Cincy's credit, even then when he went down, they actually, even though the scoreline didn't show that, they actually didn't look bad. Now ultimately they got the crap beat out of them, but for a while they still held up really well, but they lacked a lot of creativity. And tonight, like Atlanta, that was their opportunity to really like grab the bull by the horns, and take the wind out of the stadium because it's like, your MVP candidate just got taken out in like the 8th minute or whatever it was, and that was your chance to do something.
Oh!
Oh boy, oh boy.
Good on all these guys not trying to act like, there was any contact or anything. Like,
Yep,
there's some guys that would be on the ground for like 3
yep.
minutes there.
I like how Bertrame doesn't have his whole name on the back of his shirt. It says Birdie.
Well, let's check to see if anything changed last minute. Because all the games were ending. So and then we really didn't, well, I guess we didn't even, there weren't that many that finished up. Yeah, DC finished 1-0 against Philadelphia. So there's one of your bigger surprises. Orlando did make it 2-1. Vancouver finished 1-0. That match earlier, I was real bored with the Charlotte St. Louis match. That didn't have that wasn't too much mean.
I like that they
Nashville's up
created chances, but yeah,
Nashville 4-1.
nice.
Surridge 2 goals. Mukhtar. Chicago's up 1-0 against Houston, and Dallas is up 2-1 against Toronto. Do you know?
Hmm.
Etienne is the starting striker for Toronto
Is
tonight.
is he really?
Yeah, he's got
God
a
bless him.
he's got a shot on target.
I'm just trying now at this point. I'm trying to keep track of my fantasy stuff. Did you get into the league?
No, I'm on fantasy off season. I get too
Well,
into it with football, so I can't. I need a break.
in my head to head, I am literally 1 point behind.
You got anybody going tomorrow?
Uh, I got one defender tomorrow in the Colorado game, and then later on. No, I'm tripping. Wait, when's Colorado playing? That's tomorrow. I'm making that up. Um, Later on tonight in the who was Columbus playing? Portland. Anyway, yeah, I've got two later, so we'll see how it goes.
All right. So you've seen the kit now on the field for LAFC. Do you think it's better?
I don't, man. I'm sorry. I don't.
I think you're nuts.
I don't. It's just not my favorite. It just doesn't do it for me. It's
Uh,
not bad, but it's just
oh, I think it's great.
I don't. I know I'm about to get cooked in the comments, but I don't think it's there.
I think it's a good color combo. Like, and for me, like, so I hate LA mostly as a city because I'm an Anaheim fan. So the LA Kings and the Anaheim Ducks are rivals. So I usually hate, they're black and silver. But I definitely like these. And to be honest with you, like I didn't have an MLS team, but like if Atlanta didn't end up existing, I mean, there's a good chance it would have been them because like all the Kings fans are big Galaxy fans, so I would have been fine rooting against the team for them.
Thank you, Brett.
No, don't Brett. No, no.
Yeah, no, Brett knows ball.
Oh, and we're all clicking the buttons here. Hold your ground. It's mid. I mean, on your home kit, you gotta like usually you save your away kit or your third kit to get super creative. And like Atlanta has had like the same like four jerseys basically, just with little subtle changes. And that's kind of like that's what this is. It's I mean, it could have just been plain black, but then that would have been like every other kit that they had there. I I think
No,
it looks
I'm glad they
great.
added some detail to it because I feel like some of LA's in the past have just been meh, like they're just kind of flat. So I'll give it like it definitely has more detail, and I like that. Um, Brett said reminds me of a fancy hotel bathroom tile. Not wrong. Um,
I see. I Tina actually said that too, but she said like either curtains or like wallpaper.
I feel like it looks like those freaking like fancy button-up shirts that the MMA fighters wear when they're not fighting, like when
Oh
they're out at the
yeah, I
after
think I showed
party.
I showed Tina that picture that you sent, and she said you're not wrong.
Yeah. And Zach said, yeah, the color combo, like the Adidas and the club logo are glossy. That for sure. That's what I think I like most about it is the fact that it does have some contrast. It's not just kind of that matte black
Yeah.
because there's just too many plain kits this year.
Yeah, yeah, I could agree with that. But like, yeah, I mean, like, and he said, to be fair, there's only so many ways to do five stripes on a kit. I swear to you, the other day I was like, so I do this thing. I think I was telling you about it. I was gonna make a video, but I got lazy. But like, I do this thing at the beginning of every year. I take all my jerseys for whatever team it is, and I wash them.
Yep.
And just to get out all the bad feelings
Juju.
of how because unless your team won the championship, you didn't end up on a positive side, so you gotta wash and get through it. Well, I mean that's pretty important, but like I went and found the Atlanta kits, and I've got a lot of them, so I just washed all of them. I just didn't care. It makes me feel better to do a full load of laundry if instead of just throwing two kits in there. So I do that, and I pulled them all out and I go, which one are we wearing this year? And I sincerely had no clue. I'm like looking at them all and I was like, I thought it was the last one that had the gold trim around the neck.
Yep.
And I hated that one because it always buckled up, like the trim thing, like buckled
Yours
up.
did that too. Yeah, like it kind of like did a little flumpy thing right here. Like it would kind of bend in.
Dude, there's some things
Yeah.
about jerseys that upset me so much. There's certain jerseys. I have this one. Hold on. It's
Oh
not
boy,
it's not a soccer jersey, but I will I will show you the problem with it. It angers me so much.
this is about to be enlightening.
It's probably not, but all right. So this is like one of the worst jerseys that the Ducks ever had. But the crest is like a long thing. But it gives me one breast when I wear it. And you'll see, just it's been hanging. Hold on, there's a scoring chance here. Oh, never mind.
Oh, 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 nope. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, hold on there.
They're pushing really, really high.
Send them. Oh boy,
Here we go.
son, son, son. Oh, son.
God, he's trying his best to get an
Oh, son.
angle.
Oh, no.
Play it out wide to your guy that's standing there. What are you doing?
This is a lot of chaos.
Here we go.
Uh,
Charlotte made that of me, and I made Dakota.
That's good.
Wow. All right. Anyway, continue talking about your mono breast.
Oh, Kay here would like to show you paintings real quick.
Oh, sweet.
My friend made this painting of me.
Hey,
Now
the
the nose is a little
I look
alien.
I look a little sad.
the eyes look like you're looking at the night sky.
I'm like about to cry.
Got the anime eyes.
And I just one of my friends, she has pink hair. I made her a bug.
Well, you do much better.
Yeah.
I think you're a great artist.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep, yep.
I have to show him my breast
I
jersey.
like this is good show and tell with the whole Moose family.
Oh, it is. All right. So you could already see how it like
Oh, that's weird.
see the little and I've ironed this thing like before. Oh, here comes Messi. Oh,
Mm.
well, like you spend this much money on this thing, and I can't wear it
No. Nope.
unless I put like like a couple of apples on the other side to like match it. I guess.
Yeah, you look like you got elephantitis or something wearing that, man.
Yeah, but like it bends.
So I don't own any of those type of jerseys. But like, is it normal to have like the Phantom of the Opera type tie up suit looking thing right there?
Yeah, some jerseys do have that. Yeah.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Dude,
It's
I can't believe
crazy
it's
that
33
Emma.
minutes in
So
this game already.
I have a friend of Fanatics that I talk to on occasion about things, but I went on I sent him an email, and this is why you should not give me email access 24/7 because things can happen. I was trying to order the new kit, wasn't even paying attention to price, and like an authentic kit with a name on it is $200.
Yeah.
And that is insane.
Yes, it is.
It is insane. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
NHL jerseys are just about the same, if not maybe a couple more dollars than that. And they're full sleeves. Now they're thinner than what they used to be, but like at least I could wear that outside when it's cold.
Yeah.
You can't wear that. Like you just
No.
can't wear that out.
No. I
When
have
it,
the
when it,
heater on in my garage right now.
I mean, I can, I would, a lot of times just wear a hockey jersey as like my coat
Yeah.
when we be out. You can't, and like it's like the most breathable fabric as well. Old man yell at sky. Here we go. Let's get a goal here.
I know this has not become the shootout we were hoping for. God, but LA is doing such a good job getting into like the final third. And
They
then I
are.
don't know.
I mean, Miami's starting to get a little bit of a rhythm, but they get that one chance and it's immediately turned over. DePaul wagging his finger at Son on the ground. Get another year of the Miami boys being pricks. You know what? The teams, there's just certain teams, like even if they're not intentionally doing it, but eventually they figure out who they are, that they just become the villain. Screw
Yeah.
it. Everybody hates us anyways. Then let's be the bad guy. Let's
Yep.
eat off that.
It develops camaraderie. It's one way to build a team.
Yeah.
I mean, any good sports league needs a couple of heels anyway, so
Yeah.
just more fun when your team is that one. It's just funny tactically, like neither team is playing like a ton of defense, really. It's
No.
not like they're super concerned about trying to win the ball back like in the middle of the pitch. They're just like, all right, we're gonna let you get close, kind of poke your way into the final third, and then numbers just collapse on top of the guy, and then it's a scramble, and then all of a sudden there's a transition going the other way.
See, this will be different than their MLS Cup appearance, where then they'll all just be sitting back, going, "Please don't let Son and Messi get it." But I'm fine with that. I enjoy this. I enjoy this way more.
Mm-hmm. That was interesting watching LA like really try to draw the front three of Miami in. Got Messi that kind of poked in. They're very hesitant.
There was a nice little spin there.
Yeah. Brett said I couldn't do it. I love the game and respect my opponents too much to do petty stuff like that. That's fair.
Well, in the Olympics, like Team U. Oh, here we go. Son.
That's an easy pass.
Beautiful.
Goal. I mean, that's just like as simple as it could get.
I like Martinez's hair.
Yeah.
It matches that kit perfect. Let these guys be happy.
That's just such a terrible giveaway, dude. I mean, that's so bad. That's so bad. And it goes back to what I was saying. Like, it's not like LA was trying to really pressure Miami right there.
I mean, that's a perfect shot too by Martinez.
Midfielder. Oh, that's beautiful. But your designated player midfielder just made a mistake that a U12 player would be expected to make.
He's bumped.
That is terrible. They deserve it, though. I mean, they've definitely been on the front foot most of the game. This ain't it, though.
No. One of the things that just you get so jealous about when you think about, the city of Los Angeles, of all their sports together and who they like what stars they have. Like just think of Son and Otani.
Yeah.
Like just those two. I mean, global superstars.
Yep.
That they have there. All right. Well, here's the turnover that they need.
He's surrounded, though. Which, I mean, it's Messi, so who cares? But, ooh, he got the ball.
He
got the ball.
Oh!
Ooh.
And he held it in.
He's kept it alive. No way, dude.
It.
Sent old buddy into the Continental Tire sign, and this thing is still going. Wow. Yeah, if you're an LA fan, dude, you're enthralled right now just because it's just little things like that. You got dudes that actually want to show out for your team.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, so I am so happy that they didn't call a foul there, but I have been trained to know if it's in that area and Messi is touched or the wind blows too hard.
Yeah.
That you need to he's getting the call.
Yeah. I think he was arguing how their feet kind of got tangled up because I mean he won the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Defender won the ball, like there's no doubt. But then his feet kind of just turned into spaghetti noodles, and Messi's feet got caught in them, and then he went down. But it's like the ball was out of your possession at that point, and it's kind of like incidental contact. But yeah, I could see that called on any given day.
Do you think Rocco's upset that he went and won them a championship? Now he's just hanging on the bench. Oh, Suarez is still alive? Yeah. I don't. All right, the gummy's hit now. Let's be honest.
Let's go.
I forgot he existed.
Yeah, dude. Thought he retired like everybody else.
No, I knew he was there, but like just out of sight, out of mind. Like he can't bite you if he's not in the lineup. Like that's how you look at it. I don't know if he's happy or he looks like he's about to cry. He looks so sad there.
He looked concerned.
So let's play a game.
Oh,
Want to play a game?
sure.
All right.
This didn't end well in the movies, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be no death here. We are gonna guess how for I don't think the specific games have been announced, but I'm gonna pick a. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna pick a matchup for the World Cup, and you're gonna tell me what the cheapest ticket price is on SeatGeek for that game.
Okay.
All right. We'll pick one ticket, so it's a single ticket.
Okay.
All right. Argentina versus
Woo.
Algeria. And this is at Arrowhead Stadium.
The cheapest ticket.
And okay, it's a seat. Yeah, all right.
$2,200.
Actually, no.
Okay.
Lower.
18.
$849.
Oh, wow. Sub 1,000. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
All right. Let's get weird with this one. England versus Croatia at Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
Oh, see, that's a legit good game.
Uh-huh.
1,500.
Lower.
12.
$1,063.
Wow. Wow. I love this game. There's no way. There's no way I would pay that much money.
No.
Not for a group stage match. I mean, I get it. Like, that's a legit good game, actually. But there's no way I'm paying that much money, man. I'm sorry. And FIFA, like, don't act shocked that you haven't sold all your freaking tickets yet.
Oh, yeah. All right. Now this says this is category 3. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's because the tickets haven't gone on sale yet. This is a match, I think. Actually, where is it? Okay, it's in Mexico.
Okay. In Monterrey or the Azteca?
The Azteca.
Ooh. And who is it? Or is it a?
It's Mexico versus South Africa.
Ooh, that's fun.
Now, it doesn't give specific tickets. So my thought process here is that they're just like these people are guaranteeing that they have tickets in that section, but it's just they
Yeah.
haven't got the lottery yet of like what seat it's going to be. Because it doesn't have specific seats. So that might have inflated the price, which is a hint.
Okay. 1,350.
Higher. Now remember, it's Mexico in Mexico.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I'm like, but Dallas Cowboys Stadium, like in the U.S. All right, 1,600.
Higher.
Wow. 1,800.
Higher.
Get the heck out of here, dude.
This is
2,100.
literally the seat is like in the corners. It's like either at the ends or the corners.
That's ridiculous. 2,100.
Higher.
2,500.
We're in the 40. We're in the 40. Oh, there's 7 extra. There's 7 stoppage minutes. We can go for a while. What number did you say?
25?
Higher.
What the heck, dude? 31.
Higher.
No freaking way. Okay, hang on. I gotta take a drink. This is ridiculous.
You're running out. You're running out. You got 2 more, but you can't go over.
I can't go over. All right, Bob Barker time. Let me channel.
And if you're just joining us, we are trying to guess the Mexico versus South Africa at the Azteca. Mexico versus South Africa.
3450.
Higher.
No way, dude. There is no way. All right.
You got to get within $500 to win this game.
Oh. 39.99.
The answer is $6,070.
No way, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the freaking heck? Y'all can F all the way off, dude. There's no way. You know what I could do with $6,000?
And you're not even like, and you don't even know what so I think that what that is I think people are just oh, there we go. I think what it is they're just trying to get
Yellow
people
card
who are
Falcone.
desperate that might not win a lottery. I think that's really what that's what makes sense thing here.
Yeah.
It's like Super Bowl, you could have got a ticket to the Super Bowl cheaper than that.
Oh yeah. That's insane, dude. Yeah, Derek, that's insane. That's freaking ridiculous.
So I think it's just like trying to get people to be like, I don't know if I'll win the lottery. I'll just lock myself in. That's my guess. Yeah, Jeff, that's for the World Cup. That was for Mexico and South Africa at the Azteca. I mean, but just looking at it in general, I mean, the cheapest seat. Mexico, South Africa, 3,800. But again, these are but then there's South Korea versus TBD, 500. In Canada, Canada versus TBD, 1,500. USA, Paraguay, 1,500. Qatar, Switzerland, 400. Brazil,
That's the
Morocco.
opener, right? That is the opener.
Which one?
The Mexico, South Africa.
Okay.
Or am I tripping?
I don't know which one that one is.
I
mean, there are some cheap ones out there. I was just reading an article the other day. Oh, how much is for the U.S. games? Let's see. So here's the first USA one I see. It is USA versus Australia. The cheapest seat is $1,400, which, to be honest with you, I'm kind of shocked that it's not more than that. Let's see, because they're out in California. USA versus TBD, $1,075. This game.
That one's going to be the winner of let's see. It could be Turkey, Romania, Kosovo, Slovakia.
Okay.
Probably Turkey.
All right. What about this game? Portugal versus Colombia in Miami.
Oh, that's a banger, though.
It is. I think it's the most expensive one I've seen in the U.S. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. God, they just draw people away. Oh, we missed it! Barely.
I mean, that was just like for one brief second, I thought I was watching a replay.
I know, that was identical.
I mean, the run there, exactly.
Yep.
He was over a little bit more.
Oh man, just couldn't get enough English on it. All right, Portugal versus Colombia.
Yeah.
at the Hard Rock.
Yep.
$2,700.
Oh, when that goal almost happened, I flipped it, so I gotta find the game. I told you it was gonna hit at some point while we were watching this. Oh wait, that's a high one too. Damn it, I'm just gonna have to type it in now. What game did I say?
Brett, Portugal and Colombia in Miami. I'm gonna hit on the comments. Brett, yes, Falcone came into the back of that dude like with his elbow into his head. That was wild. Jeffrey, yes, Atlanta United needs needs a good big name player. It was Martinez that scored for LAFC.
With a beautiful pass from Son.
Yep.
All right. You said 2,000 something?
I said 27.
$2,247.
Wow.
Wow.
What are you complaining about? Oh, because he got knocked down.
Time to retire, buddy.
All right, before this one wraps up to halftime, I will be right back because I know you're going to go do show and tell and then come back.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. I mean, that was a pretty good half. I mean, for two teams that you're not, at least that I'm not fully invested in here, but just like to watch. A 1-0 there that probably could have been, if the high scoring chances were, maybe 3-1, 3-2. Wasn't $2,700 the cost of the World Cup finals in Qatar? I think it was somewhere around there. But you know what's crazy about this, and I've seen this, and apparently it's true. The people are spending less money on tickets going across like into England, paying for the flight and hotel. It's cheaper than getting concert tickets to here in the United States, which is crazy. But like the price of tickets for everything, and then Ticketmaster getting their insane fees back, years ago. I mean, it's crazy to go to like any sporting event, and like even looking at like the home opener for Atlanta, there's a lot of tickets that are bought by scalpers. Like, and they're just buying it just for the sake of buying it. And then if the place is empty, I'm sure they made enough money off another event to do that. But I mean, it's just crazy right now what they're charging for
It's
tickets
ridiculous.
everywhere.
If you live on the West Coast, it's cheaper to fly to Japan to go to their Disney than it is to go to Disneyland anyway.
Well, that's while you were gone. That's what I was just talking about. People are going to concerts. Like people are
Yeah.
going to like the example was like Taylor Swift. It's cheaper to go to a Taylor Swift concert in England, fly there, and then come home. Like that's insane to me.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
All right, I will be right back.
Already. All right, yeah. I know y'all drop in the comments, y'all. I'll just make this an AMA for the next 12 minutes or however long. While I fix my TV. Decided to freeze up. Let me know what you think about the match. I know a lot of y'all are obviously Atlanta United fans as well, so feel free to throw some questions out. Jeffrey, yeah, I'm not his biggest fan, but I'll take him 100% with Atlanta. Derek, 100%. It is nice seeing Messi not get every single call. It's a little refreshing. And again, I love Messi. But man, it can be a little frustrating to watch when he's not on your team. All right, what are y'all drinking? Because I know at least half the people watching now have something. And also, what have been y'all's matches of the day? If y'all don't know already, and I'm sure most of y'all do, but if you are kind of new to the channel, one, subscribe because it helps us out. But know that we have our MLS Monday show. That'll be obviously this coming Monday, where we'll be chatting kind of about all of these matches as a whole. But the ones that we've had so far today, going back to the beginning, St. Louis and Charlotte tied 1-1. That was, I mean, it wasn't a bad game. It was a pretty entertaining draw, I think. Like, it was back and forth. St. Louis definitely looked like they've stepped up a little bit from last year where they just wanted to park the bus for 90 plus minutes and hope for the best. Cincy, as we all know, took out Atlanta 2-0. On paper, statistically, it was a pretty even match up until about the 75th minute or so. Cincy snagged 2 in the final 10 minutes. Red Bulls beating Orlando 2-1, and that really doesn't quite tell the whole story because the Red Bulls admittedly curb stomped Orlando. The scoreline just doesn't show it. DC United, and if you don't know, ask me about my hot take for MLS this year. DC United beat Philly 1-0. Philly with a red card in that. Obviously, Philly also the Supporter Shield winners from last year. Vancouver, they snagged one over Salt Lake. Austin drew Minnesota. FC Dallas and Toronto, they are at the very end of their game in the 9th minute of stoppage, and it is 3-2 Dallas. Dynamo Chicago just ended. That one ended 2-1 for Houston. Nashville beating the brakes off of New England, and they're 4 minutes into stoppage. And then, of course, we got our LA match here with Miami. We still got 3 more today. We got San Jose Sporting Kansas City, which should, I think, go in the favor of San Jose. Portland, Columbus at 10:30. That'll be a really good one. And then San Diego, Montreal should also be a good one because Montreal has had like a sneaky good offseason. So be really curious to see how that one plays out. But Bruno, am I going to a World Cup game? Well, that depends on if I get credentials or not. We'll see. But the idea is yes. Brett saying DePaul has looked rough, and I agree. And it's kind of funny because when you listen to like the Battered Herons folks talk, and honestly a handful of like the Miami podcasts, their fans were not happy with Rodrigo DePaul last year. And I don't know if it's just a mixture of, you know, what they had to do to get him onto the roster full time because he was on a loan last year, right? And then they trigger the purchase and he becomes a DP. And he just wasn't doing, I think, what you expected out of that type of player. As you know, the stature of a guy of Rodrigo DePaul, you know, that's big time, and he just wasn't really living up to it. I almost felt like Miami played better when he wasn't on the pitch. But fine, it's one of those instances where, you know, maybe it's just taking him some time to get used to the U.S. You know, we hear that all the time. Well, again, not making too many judgments from the first game of the season, but that's rookie type stuff that he's making mistakes on. Just poor touches, you know, no vision, slow, like it just looks bad. And so I agree. I'm not, if I'm a Miami fan, I'm very, very frustrated right now. And yeah, Brett, I'm sure there was a handshake deal. They had to purchase him at the end of the loan, 100%. Just had to give him enough time to figure out the what they needed to do, you know, money wise to make it work. Bruno, if I get credentials, can you carry my bags and camera so you can go in? If they'll let me, absolutely. You were the first one to ask, so why not? Let's see what other. I'm gonna carry on Tommy's research here. So Dallas and Toronto just ended 3-2 in Dallas, and then Nashville, New England 4-1 in favor of Nashville. So we'll see. World Cup tickets. Let's just look here in Atlanta. Every ticket is protected. Yes, we know. Atlanta, Georgia. All right, let's see. Spain versus Cape Verde from $520. South Africa versus TBD. I have to go look up and see what track that is, but $354. Spain, Saudi Arabia, which could sneaky be a fun game. $567. Morocco versus Haiti. Look, any game with Morocco in it, you should be wanting to watch. I feel terrible for Haiti, but I'm so glad that they're there. That one is cheap as $310. Uzbekistan versus somebody, $246. And then, of course, you have the round of 32, round of 16, and semifinals. The semifinal match is from $2,252. So progressively more expensive. Let's see. Yeah, Brett's still leaning in on RDP. He's got a terrible haircut. Derek, 64% possession and 0.2 XG or some Atlanta United numbers. Yeah, and unfortunately that 0.2 XG just didn't really improve outside of the first half. They just really, really couldn't get going in that second half at all. Bruno, what do I think of the $27 million for Josh Sargent, or 20 whatever million that it might end up being? What a shot of the moon, dude. Why does my MLS season pass keep freezing, or whatever it's called now, Apple TV? I honestly, I think that's overpaying for Josh Sargent. I like Josh Sargent, but I don't know that he's worth $20+ million. I think mainly because I just don't know that the rest of the team is built in a way that's going to make him better, and I don't know that he's going to be able to make them better. I just don't know that the team is built that way. But I mean, I think I'm like looking at some tweets about it. People are saying, "Oh, that's just a sign of the market." That's where it's at right now. I just look. He's had in this season 7 goals, 3 assists, 23 matches, and look, that's nothing to sneeze at in the championship. But it's just also kind of been inconsistent. I could have seen a 15. I could have even seen like a 17. But I think what happened, the saga's kind of been going on for a while. I think Toronto just had their eyes set on him and were going to make it happen come hell or high water. And if whatever they see that they believe Josh Sargent can provide, they made it a point to do everything they could to go get him, because I do think it's overpaying for sure. But again, if that front office thinks that he can complement their roster and make it much better than the sum of its parts, then sure. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to shell out. And again, I just don't know that it's there. But also, I can't say anything right now. I mean, $22 million. And unfortunately, that DP for Atlanta United has not been living up to the expectations. Can't knock on them a lot today. It's a fresh season. So I'm not holding last year over his head. But I would have liked to have seen him get more involved. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's Latte Life. But at the end of the day, man, it doesn't matter how much money is shelled out for them. It just matters what the end product is when they get here. And so that's my concern. I just don't know that Toronto has the rest of the roster built to justify bringing a guy like Josh Sargent in. Okay, Derek, so it's not just mine. That's good. Bruno, how much was a ticket for the AFC and NFC Conference Championships? Are they around the same price as the World Cup semis? Let's see. It said for 2025, well, the 2025. No, this would yeah. So this would have been actual 2025. Prices started around $450 for the NFC Championship game. So nowhere near, not even close. You could go to like 5 years worth of NFC Championship games for what it would cost to go to the semifinal in Atlanta for the World Cup. And it just makes you wonder, what is attendance really going to look like? I mean, you're pricing out a lot of people, and I get it. Like when you get to like quarterfinals, semifinals, things like that, like yeah, I get that the prices are going to skyrocket. Understandable. Still think it's ridiculous, but dude, that's more than some people legitimately in 2026 making a month, and that's crazy. So, and yeah, like, you just think of like somebody here in Atlanta, they could hop on MARTA, be at the stadium in half an hour, and really not have to pay anything else but their ticket into the stadium. Think about all the people that are flying here, from whatever country. Can you imagine somebody from Uzbekistan making that trip? Now, granted, they're not going to be in the semifinals, but just for their match in Atlanta, it's not unreasonable. That's still a chunk of change, though, especially when you count in the flight prices and getting to the airport, especially in countries that are as big as some of these others are that don't have the infrastructure. It's crazy to think about. So I know that's going to be one of the big stories when the World Cup gets here is what does the attendance look like in some of these stadiums. But I mean, I don't think there's going to be anybody to blame if there are empty seats in any of these other than FIFA themselves, for sure. All right, San Jose, SKC, Portland, Columbus already kicked off, and Columbus is already up 1-0. And then, of course, San Diego, Montreal kicked off as well. So Columbus already on the board. One shot on target, one goal. And I'm trying to see who it was. I don't know if it was Rossi. Come on. Do, do, do. Yeah, I guess it just happened. Oh, no, it was Abu Ali. Okay. In the 8th minute. So Columbus already on the board, already doing their thing. Meanwhile, LAFC, Miami getting ready to kick off again. You got Ian Frey coming out for Facundo Mora. That's the only sub in this one at the half. The Walmart Saturday Showdown. Let's see. Jeffrey, what do I think of Arsenal and Tottenham tomorrow? I don't know if you know this, but I'm an Arsenal fan, so I hope they beat the crap out of Tottenham. And they should, admittedly. But I mean, this is Arsenal's to lose this year. If they freaking bottle this season, I don't know. I don't know what's. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do because I'm on YouTube. But you can't go and shoot yourself in the foot. You've got Man City right on your heels. Don't do anything stupid. But it's the North London derby, so you never know what can happen. But I mean, Arsenal, you know, they just have a habit of this. You draw in the last two, and shouldn't have, and you've allowed Man City to do what they do, which is all of a sudden pop up. You know, even if they're having a not so great season, they still pop up and they could still take it. So it's a must win, and like this is one of those North London derbies that are going to be absolutely massive. So you're playing a team that's in 16th, hasn't won a game, and I don't even know how long. I'm trying to look now, but definitely not in the last 5. So it's Arsenal's to take, but they've also been playing very mid against teams that are admittedly less talented than they are, and than Tottenham is. So, welcome back, Tommy.
Hey, I almost I did this once on our show when I was trying to leave the stream. I clicked end stream once. I did that to you guys, but I almost did it on their show. And that would have been real bad.
Do you have admin privileges in their show?
I do, yeah. They trust me too much.
Yeah, clearly.
I could hop in their shows whenever I want, and I do. If I hear them, like, especially when they're battered MLS show that they do on occasion, when they talk about Atlanta, it's like, if anyone watches wrestling, I'm like Joe Hendry. You say my name or you say Atlanta's name and I will appear. So, I mean, I could be driving in the car, whoever it is. If I hear Atlanta, I hear them, you know, talking about my lady. I'm going after them.
Bruno has a spicy take. Miami doesn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. I don't believe that.
That'd be a wild universe we'd be living in if they didn't make the playoffs this year.
There's no way. There's no way. You know, Bruno has gone so hot takey. He's very MLS moves-ish now. And he's losing the effect. It was yelling Valentino nonstop here for so many years that it just lost it.
It's funny to say Valentino for so many years. It was literally all of 2025.
Dude, it's yeah.
And I love it, Bruno. Keep it going.
No.
Justice for Rob Valentino.
Yeah, see, Justin's got it. Justin hasn't trash talked us at all today, which is very nice of him, considering
I do appreciate that.
Considering where the result is, it's nice. See, I feel like Atlanta, like there were, you know, a lot of people when you talk about Atlanta, I think they were probably how they feel about Miami now, where it was like everybody just talked about Atlanta nonstop. Like that's how they kind of just felt where everybody was going. But now it's all Miami, and like I don't know. Just been getting like I just remember how people felt about us for so long, and now it's just flipped to Miami, and it's going to eventually be LA here.
Yeah. That's my biggest curiosity is like what. Wow, playing with fire. What happens with Miami legitimately after Messi retires or leaves, whatever?
They find someone else. They find the money.
I think they'll find the money, but who? You know, like I know that I think they're creating essentially a pipeline of just bringing in like super big name players. But Messi is Messi. You don't have another one of those.
The alien.
Lamine Yamal,
Yeah.
2028.
I told you I was gonna get the munchies at some point.
Yeah, I can tell. What is that?
I texted my kids to bring it down. It's an Oreo
What is it?
chocolate bar.
Ooh,
I will tell you, this was
wow.
this was the best thing I've ever purchased in my life.
I mean, I can imagine. It sounds quite tasty.
Yeah. I only eat them after 11 o'clock. It's kind of like the rules of the Gremlins, but they're
Yep.
midnight.
Well, you're 3 minutes early there, buddy.
I looked at the clock the minute I said it, and I went, oh no, I messed up.
All right, Miami is finally starting to hit the gas a little bit. It was really weird. They started off this whole half, and it just felt like both teams were just kind of standing there waiting for something to happen. And now Miami's like kept most of the possession, actually creating opportunities. And I know the LAFC knows better. But, oh, here we go.
Oh,
I know they know better than to just sit there and like take their foot off the gas entirely against Lionel Messi.
it's gonna take one counter, man, and it's gonna be 2-0. Check this comment out.
Miami will bring Lamine
Uh-oh.
Ronaldo's kid.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Ooh. Where are you at? Oh, it's because I had to restart my freaking app multiple times. It kept freezing.
Mine did that too. I just rebooted my Xbox. Are you on
See, that's what
Xbox?
I should. No, I'm on a Fire Stick in the garage right
No.
now.
No.
What are you at?
You had
Mine's
the
turning
exact same
53
issue.
now.
Shot with an iPhone.
$53, 15.
I'm at 20.
No.
Here we go. Here's that counter I was telling you.
What a pass.
Uh-huh. Bouanga. Oh, no way. Get out. Oh! Ah.
Like how he played it off of somebody else to possibly get the assist.
Yeah. Just get your own.
Jeffrey, what do we think of Bayern Dortmund next week? Here's the thing. God, that is this coming Saturday. Is that one in Munich or where's that at? No, that's over in Dortmund. Okay. It's not to the same degree that I was saying earlier with Arsenal, but like it's Bayern's league once again to lose, and I enjoy Bayern Munich more so now that I've actually been to the stadium and like seen it. It's just, I got a lot of respect for them, especially with everything that they've like. A lot of their history through like World War II and stuff is really neat, and how they kept things away from like the Nazis and all. It was really cool. Anyway, not to get on a history tangent, but just a fascinating club in my opinion. Anyway, as far as the football is concerned, though, I feel like under company they've just played a lot better this year and a lot more like I guess just consistent than they did last year when they were. I feel like they were still trying to get their bearings in terms of like coaching changes and personnel changes. Of course, you have you know, a guy that's now playing in MLS that that left and came over. Um, but I don't know. I think Munich takes it all day, even though they're playing in Dortmund. Every time they play there, though, every time there's any big derby there, I love watching those matches at Signal Iduna because you've got the obviously the yellow wall. It's just like super cool to see.
Oh.
Hey man, goalkeeper of the year. What happened?
Open it up. Open it up.
Ooh, I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it was pretty sweet. Goodness, dude, they're just passing all the way through LAFC right now.
Were they not going to blow the whistle there?
Eventually.
Just make sure to give Miami one more chance. Oh man, I gotta be up in like 6 hours.
Why?
Go watch the hockey game.
Oh, it's 8, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna get up early and I'm going to a friend's house to watch it.
Oh well, see, you're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open my eyes and turn on the television. Yeah, Jeffrey, Dortmund, they've won 6 games. Leipzig is a good side though. I like watching Leipzig. Um, I'll never forgive Borussia Dortmund. I think it was 2023. I remember watching that game while waiting in the parking lot in a Walmart in Orlando. My wife she ran inside. I'm watching the last part of this game, and Dortmund blew it. They had their chance to win the league, and the other result had already started to go their way, and all they had to do was win, and they freaking blew it. And it was like you don't always get those in European soccer on like the equivalent of decision day, um, because most of the time the league's already done by that point, and they couldn't pull it off. So disappointing to watch.
Ooh.
Oh boy, that was a karate kick and a half. There's bodies everywhere. Bertie. Oh, he like
Jeez.
just ran into him.
Oh, super kicked.
Oh,
I can't tell if the foot actually hit it or not.
I think it did. So you were just with the Herons. What are their opinions on Mascherano?
I know to start they were just kind of, basically saying it's a Messi request, so Messi gets what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they won.
Mm-hmm.
You could say, there's been moments, but I mean, I know, even with Tata, they were very critical of him at times throughout his run as well.
Yeah.
And
I
a lot of
give
basically what his job is to keep Messi happy.
yeah. I give him the most credit in the playoff run when, even though it was out of necessity, he took Suarez out of the starting lineup.
Yeah.
That's to me that was the. I don't even want to say that it's like a ballsy thing, but I think a lot of people will consider it a ballsy thing that you took Luis Suarez out of the starting lineup. It needed to be done, and I got to give him credit for doing it. I almost feel like Messi just pulled him off to the side one day and said, "Hey, I know we're all friends here, but like you got to take him out. Don't let him come back to the starting lineup after he gets over his injury."
So wait a minute. With what you just said there, are you Are you saying it's Messi?
I don't know. But I'm
If you
saying
just gave credit to the coach.
right, because I don't know. I don't know that the conspiracy theory would be true, but I will. I mean, I'll give him credit until I can be proven otherwise. But no, I think it's one of those instances where yeah, you've got a team that Messi is. I don't want to say running, but he's gonna, like you said, get what he wants. And that team has so much talent on it. You don't need to do much. I'm not one of those like, oh, the coach doesn't matter type people, but like you don't need to do a lot for this team to be successful.
Yeah, just don't screw things up.
Yeah, I just let it go, dude. I mean, it's honestly the same kind of thing with Dos Santos here with LA. You got a good. You're literally being handed the keys to a Ferrari. All you got to do is not wreck it. Just let it go. Just drive it. Enjoy it. Let them go. Have fun. Don't screw it up.
Do you think the suspension had to do more with, or the benching had to do with the suspension or the play?
For Suarez,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it stemmed from this injury, and I think the team proved that they could actually play probably arguably a little bit better without him, and so then the decision was kind of easy at that point to just say, all right, well, it's not broken, like it's working when he was out, so let's not try to swap it back just because.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brett saying it right there. Had Suarez not gotten suspended, I don't know, because didn't he get injured or suspended? I know he got injured and suspended around the same time.
Yeah.
Whatever it was that took him
Yeah.
out for, yeah.
Well, and then to even keep him, because didn't he have an option and they re-signed him?
I don't remember if it was an option, but I was kind of surprised to see him not hang it up, considering like a couple of his cohorts did.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dude, Bertrame, who does he look like? Who is that guy? Oh, I gotta look this up.
Who are you looking at?
This is him. 100% this is him. Hang on. So Bertrame after that header that he
Yeah.
missed barely. Um, this is his smile. 100%. 100%.
I actually think he kind of looks like who went over to Vancouver? Oh, Rios.
Mueller? Oh, Daniel Rios?
I think he looks like Daniel Rios.
You think so?
Yeah, if I remember him correctly. I'm pretty sure.
I could see it. I could see it.
I'm Googling this now.
Still looks more like that creepy guy though.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, right? Yeah, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see it.
yeah, see, I see it. Oh,
I know the infinite loop of all of us. I can't believe this game is not 3-2. It's just crazy. Look how much space LA's given Miami.
yeah. Don was like, just make this game fun.
Yeah.
That's what we want. Make it fun. But yeah, last night the reason why I was playing that game with you about the World Cup prices is we've been playing that game with what's the cheapest seat going to be for this Brazil Egypt match,
Oh yeah.
and my guess is like $60-$70.
Yeah, I could see that. I would. I mean, if I had to nitpick, I would say maybe 80. But
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is though, if they could get away with it, I would make them as cheap as possible.
I mean, yeah, everyone wants that. Come
No,
on, Bouanga.
I mean,
Come on,
from
Bouanga. Up,
uh,
sir.
what a cut. Ooh.
Show me that replay. He was
But no,
close.
I mean the venue would probably want them cheaper because they want to. I think they would prefer to have more people than just try to make a ton of money because I mean it's a cool match and all, but it's still a friendly. You know, you can't even sell out U.S. men's national team matches for friendlies with the way
Yeah,
that they're doing pricing.
I don't remember what the cheapest seat for Miami. Because remember, last season Miami played in Cleveland against Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
And they sold a lot of tickets, but I think the top section might have been like $60 ish.
Yeah, I forgot about that in Cleveland.
People were so mad at that.
I know that was funny. But I get it. I mean, I get why.
Ooh,
Oh,
he's on a yellow. Go at him.
dang, that was close. This is interesting. I think this kind of signals LA is maybe going to start trying to be a little more aggressive, which is. And I thought they were being like really, really lax and just taking a step back and trying to hit on the counter, but I don't know that they're going to be doing that anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
You get a couple of fresh legs on there, they kind of change up the formation a little bit. Here you go. You actually see some pressing for once. Yeah, I agree with Brett though. Falcon, just go at him because he's a walking yellow card anyway, so it won't take much.
you know, the thing I always find funny about sports, and I noticed it today with Cooper Sanchez, is like there were certain plays he got called for with fouls that I don't think an MLS veteran gets. And you see that in baseball consistently where, a ball would be usually a strike. They'll call it a ball, with the pitcher. And I just noticed that a lot, especially with MLS refs. If it's a young player, Will Riley last year, I remember the exact same situation as they just treat them like, okay, they don't have as much room for error.
Yeah, I agree. That one in the Atlanta game earlier, I was actually kind of shocked because I thought it was pretty clear that he won the ball, and it would have been a pretty good little opportunity for Atlanta because it created a counter. But yeah, it's kind of weird because you would think it would be the alternative. Not saying that there needs to be any change in how you call the game based on like somebody's age or whatever, but they could have a little more leeway with the young guys.
Yeah. I saw something that said Coke's going to start selling like 12 cans of pop with a soccer ball.
I can't believe you just called it pop.
There's nothing wrong with
Like-
that. Ah!
Ew. What do you mean with a soccer ball? Like with an
Like a
actual
little mini,
soccer ball?
little mini soccer ball that comes in the 12 packs.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now,
I would hope so.
I would assume that people are going to go like they don't even do it, just try to collect them. Oh.
Yeah, those will be on eBay.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude just runs everywhere. How's that handball? Well, whatever.
Oh, damn advertisement. All right, here.
I'll tell you what, man. If LA holds Miami to a clean sheet after all the stuff they pulled in this offseason, oh, buddy.
Yeah. Yes, check that out.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Oh, so that was 20. Oh, they're saying that was 2010. It's to unveil Coca-Cola theme ball ahead of the 2026 World Cup. So yeah, they've done it before.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be really neat for them to do something like that.
The tag 2026 World Cup Adidas balls.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do finish it. Finish it. Let's go.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Wow.
Good for him. I mean, what a beautiful pass.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
I
Right
mean,
over
literally
his head.
from back to front, and it's like off to the races, man. God.
I mean, that's why he's one of my favorite players, man.
But I'm trying to figure out that that's to be fair, that's awful goalkeeping by a guy that literally just got voted goalkeeper of the year.
I mean, yeah.
It's not like he
misread it.
I mean, he misread it. That's being nice. That's
Yeah,
really
that's true.
bad. It's almost like he didn't see Denis Bouanga coming.
No. That's sweet.
Yeah, Derek, it must be nice to be good at soccer. Yeah, St. Clair just froze. Shame.
I'm fine with this result.
Yeah. Still got a lot of soccer to play against Messi. So I don't think this ends 2-0. All right, I've taken the lead in my fantasy head to head.
I'm hoping the World Cup madness like starts growing. Just doesn't seem like it's really there, unfortunately. But I know the pricing was a very large part of it.
Yeah, and I wonder if like a lot of these companies were really waiting on MLS to kick back off because that is obviously the main league in North America, and things kind of piggyback on it. So maybe the people who aren't sickos, this is the time that you're really going to start seeing all the stuff catered to everybody. So all that advertising will start and everything else will start like coming out, in the cities and stuff. But I don't know.
I saw the Fan Fest was canceled in New York.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, why charge for it? Or if you
Yeah,
are
that's
charging
stupid.
something, do something if they go there and just give it to charity.
Right.
Um, you have enough funding. And then I saw in New England, they're freaking out because they don't have enough money to pay for their security.
The security, yeah. Yeah, that's freaking ridiculous.
So you have
Not as if
that.
you've known for almost a decade that you're doing this, but whatever.
I know. So you have, I mean, both these situations, like, come on, like they need to do something. And maybe some of these games will help, and maybe MLS being back will help for some people. But still, I mean, there let's put it this way. This USA team has zero what's the word I'm looking for here to be nice? Has zero it feels like they have zero expectations. Like I don't really think anyone thinks that they can win.
Yeah. I mean, you go back to 2022 and people were saying, what would be good in 2026 for the U.S.? And a lot of people were saying, all right, you make it to the quarterfinals and then that's good.
But
I
this is what
mean,
they've talked about forever, Tyler. They always talked about this is the year that the US is playing for. They got to be good. They got to be good.
I
And
agree.
everything we've seen has been mediocre. And I have like no thought at all, like saying, oh, yeah, this team is gonna surprise us anywhere.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I love, and I've talked about this a lot. I love Mauricio Pochettino as a coach. Um, if you like Tata Martino, it's they're cut from the same cloth. So I struggle because I don't know that even Pochettino knows who his starting 11 should be on any given day.
Yeah.
Um, he's given a lot of guys opportunities, which I think is great. Here we go, a little bit of a counter.
Nice.
Oh, what a pass! Right at him. But what a pass, though. But yeah, it felt like going into 2022, you at least like you were winning like the Gold Cups and like you're consistently winning. And even though the soccer wasn't always great and you have a little bit of drama, it was like you had your Weston McKennies and um, your Tyler Adams and your Jedi's and Captain America and all these guys that he's still going. And you've still got them, a lot of them to a degree, but now there's even some questions about some of them being on the World Cup roster. And it's like, you just don't know who's necessarily going to be locked in. And I feel like there are maybe not glaring weaknesses at every position, but there's some pretty big issues
Right.
across the whole thing. So I don't know, man. You just got to hope that they get that home turf kind of bonus and do something with it.
Oh, here we go. Nice by Miami.
Ooh.
I don't recognize this ref at all.
Me neither. Who is that? Let's see if I remember the name.
I don't know, but he looks like a dad on a sitcom show. Pochettino doesn't have national team experience. It's a different job. A lot of coaches are great club coaches, but horrible. It's national team. I mean, it's got to be difficult for sure.
Yeah.
not having these guys around.
Pierre-Luc Lagier. Lagier. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Oh, this bites. Suarez is coming in.
Ah.
All right. All right, son. Come on. Bouanga speaks English. I'm pretty sure. I've heard him.
Not the best, but yeah.
I would love for them to make him like one of the faces of the league. And like him and Son is a combo would be fantastic. But like just watching him there, like sticking his tongue out when knocking it out, like personality is what I think sells, makes you popular, all of that, and he is so good at it.
Yeah. It's funny because when he first got into the league, he was actually like super quiet.
Yeah. But he's grown into it so well. And if Son can, help make him popular too, all the better.
If he becomes best friends with Son, then he could instantly go to any team in Korea.
Yeah.
He'll instantly be beloved by the entire country.
All right. Miami's trying to do something. All right. I feel like there's just one more counter coming. Oh shit. Nope. All right, offside. I felt like that was gonna happen there. Like just there's one more counter coming where Buanga's gonna pass it to Son
Yeah.
and the
They,
goal's
they
gonna
called a
go in.
foul, or they called it. I think it went out. It definitely went offside. No, I agree because Miami's got it. They've got to go for it. So they're going to have to commit numbers.
That's the dream, Bruno. Let Buanga stay.
It's like I said earlier. If Son's there and I'm Bouanga, I'm staying for at least as long as Son's there.
Yeah.
It's really clear already. Y'all got a really good thing going. Oh,
That's onside.
yeah, he's in his own half. Oh, God, Miami's defending is just consistently so bad. Oh, but you had to make that pass. You had three guys open. Untuck your shirt, dude. Come on, man.
I feel like we got a third goal in us somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think I think Miami snags one.
Maybe.
I'm curious. So I know I'm going to bring this up on MLS Monday, but I just want to see. Rodrigo de Paul has the lowest FOTMOB rating right now, short of Dane St. Clair. Even lower than Falcone, who has a yellow card. Yeah, Brett, I don't trust players who tuck in their jerseys either. Throws me off.
When we used to play hockey, that was like always a thing. Like depending on what like player you liked was how you had your jersey.
Hmm.
And Yarmer Yager was one of the more popular ones back in the day, but he always had it half out. And we played this team from Pittsburgh, and every single player had their jersey half tucked in. You just knew, like you could tell if you asked me what city they came from, everybody would know it'd be Pittsburgh.
I haven't heard that name in forever.
Yeah, he's still playing hockey.
Is he really?
Yeah, last
I haven't heard that in so long, and literally when I heard you say it, I actually thought you were casting a spell on me for a second.
he there's like a group of guys, and they all go to all his games whenever he's in the country, and they all wear a different jersey from all the different teams he played. He's
Really?
54 years old and he's still playing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, not in the NHL, but in a Czech league.
Falcao, they're screaming for the flag instead of playing the game.
Oh, oh my God! How'd that not go
Oh
in?
my goodness! What? What? Unbelievable!
The Columbus versus Portland game. Oh yeah, where's that at?
It started off 1-0 in the 8th minute. Columbus.
Columbus is a real wild card to me.
Yep.
Let's see.
2-2.
Oh, at 2-2 a half.
San Jose rightfully beating SKC, and San Diego beating Montreal.
And what back and forth? I mean, Ali scored 6 minutes in, Mora 14 minutes, Anthony scored at 20, and then Rossi scored at 44.
You said Anthony scored? Oh, let me check my fantasy stuff. Hang on. Yeah, that's right. Let's go, Anthony. No, refresh. There ain't no way that I'm only winning by 2 if he scored a goal. Update you
Yeah,
added.
Gazdag's not even starting for them.
I know, that's wild.
Neither is Jamal Tiare.
Well, that's not so wild.
I like Son. He doesn't like being taken out there.
Yeah. Nice one, son.
Dude, whenever I look at him, he looks like the nerd that uh doesn't get the girl at the end of there. Every time I see him, that's immediately who I think of.
Are we still talking about Son?
No, I forget his name.
For LAFC?
Yeah. Brown hair. Oh my gosh, I forget his name now.
Tillman?
Yeah, Tillman, yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I'm curious how much stoppage this thing gets.
Well, I don't think another goal's coming, and I think that they're donezo here.
What happened to their one more goal?
I just don't see it happening.
I don't know. Crazier things have happened.
6 minutes. I mean, all right, let's see here. No, it wasn't Tillman. It was Nathan Ordaz.
Oh, okay.
He's 22, and he definitely fits the nerd.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he's 15.
To be fair, that picture was probably taken when he was 15.
He looks like that now. Yeah, look at the three of them. They're so happy together.
Yep.
Trying to see what the big matchup is next week. Minnesota, Cincinnati.
That'd be good. You got Orlando and Miami on Sunday. That'd be big.
Got the
I mean,
Canada rivalry, Vancouver, Toronto.
yeah. Chicago and Montreal might low key be like an absolute cluster. That might be my Snoop Dogg drunk uncle pick of the week. I don't see the Galaxy and Charlotte being like super great of a game.
No. They haven't figured out what they're doing with what's his face, right?
Who?
San Diego.
Oh, with Chucky?
Yeah. That was a little bit of a shit show there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna get called for that, buddy.
Mm. Look at his teeth.
Yeah. All right, so they still haven't figured like obviously he has to be on their salary cap right now, and I think he was a DP. 99% sure he was a DP.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just collecting a paycheck at this point.
That's crazy to me.
Yep.
Unless he's that like, and I could see it being that way because like you've seen stuff about him, but like, is he a? Oh! Oh, look at him! He's finally getting the girl. He's finally getting the girl.
Good for you, buddy.
Look at him.
Yo, what is up with?
He just entered manhood. Yeah, see? The nerd scores. It's how sports works. You talk negatively about somebody and somebody rings into their ear. Scarves and Spikes was calling you a nerd.
All right, Atlanta United, you're all nerds.
Goal and assists from my guy. Woo! Hold on. There's something else he looks like.
Well, we got the third goal.
We did get the third goal. I'm trying to think of this. I know exactly who he looks like, but I can't think of the name of the movie. I'm gonna end up sending it to you and like, oh, I found it. All right. Just hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out, man.
What the?
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
No, actually, it's not hearing. It's just looking.
Okay, I'm looking. I see. What movie is this? First of all,
Oh wait, he's gonna score again. Hold on. It is called Mac and Me. God, I am high. Jesus. Mac and Me.
okay.
It was a banger.
I need you to do the side by side.
Yeah.
I got to give a shout out to the LA fans too. You know, we were talking about them earlier, but when they were here for Copa America, talked to a bunch of them, and it was cool because a lot of them they had just flown in literally like that morning, went to the game, and like were flying out that evening, and they had their instruments, you know, and everything with them. I don't think I talked to a single person that actually stayed in Atlanta for the night, but they were locked in, man. It was really cool because during the whole match they were just nonstop having a good time. Three
Well,
thousand
this was
miles away
fun.
from home.
This was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. Um, that's day one in the books almost. Um, yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's oh my god, it is the same face though.
It's exactly it.
It is the same face.
I told you.
That's pretty crazy actually. That's pretty wild.
I'm coming to tell my conspiracy theories on MLS Monday.
Please.
This man is an alien. Well, thank you everyone that hung out with us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. So yeah, tomorrow evening we will be doing our takes on the Atlanta match and giving all the hyped up, overhyped opinions. And then Monday, MLS Monday at 9 o'clock, be chatting about this game, be chatting about all the games, chatting about the games that are upcoming. And then we'll be back for our normal Atlanta preview show on Wednesday. So it's been
got a
real.
long week.
Yes, indeed. We're back at it. It's fun. I'm glad our soccer is playing again. It's nice. So
for sure. 8 shots, Bouanga.
Yeah. Goal and an assist.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for them.
All right, everyone.
Good
Have
stuff.
a good night.
All right. See you guys.